To get all videos, click on subscribe button. Then click on notification bell. Then click on all button. Thank you. Let's start our video. Hello students, welcome to our class and start our learning with Let's Learn. And our today's topic is energy from the chapter number 2, work and energy. This is very general term. We use this term in our daily life. Why the energy is important? So energy is important to do the work efficiently. Let's see why does it happens. First, if a pot having a plant is kept in a dark room, the plant languishes. On in second example, on increasing the volume of the music system or a TV beyond a limit, the vessels in the house starts vibrating. And third one is collecting the sunlight on a paper with the help of the convex lens burn the paper. So all these three examples is related to the energy. The different form of energy are used in this example. Okay, so first of all, let's see what is the energy, what is the definition of energy and the form of energy. So first is the definition of energy. The capacity of a body to perform a work is called its energy. Energy means the capacity of the body to perform. If we have no energy, then we cannot perform any work. We cannot perform our work efficiently. So why the energy is important? Energy is very important to do the work, or the capacity of the body to perform the work is called its energy. Understand? So first this is a definition of energy. In our previous lecture, we studied about the work and the units of the work. So you can see here the SI unit and the CGS units of the energy is same as the units of the work. What was the unit of the work? The SI unit of work equals to joule. Same as the SI unit of energy is joule. Understand? And CGS unit is erg. Same as the CGS unit of work. CGS unit of work is also erg. So CGS unit of energy is also erg. Understand? Then we use the different form of energy in our daily life. That's our mechanical energy, light energy, heat energy, chemical energy, etc. In this lecture, in this standard, we'll study the mechanical energy, the two types of the mechanical energy here. First one is the kinetic energy, second one is the potential energy. Kinetic energy and second one is the potential energy. So these two forms we will study in this standard. First one is the kinetic energy. So first of all, we will derive the expression for the kinetic energy. But before this, I will told you what is the kinetic energy. Kinetic energy means the energy because of the motion of any object. What is meaning of this? What is the kinetic energy? The kinetic. If any object moves if the object moves, this is a ball, this object moves from one place to other place. Why this ball moves from one place to other place? Because of its energy, because this ball having an energy, and this type of energy is called the kinetic energy. Understand, student? So kinetic energy means the energy because any object moves. Okay, using the kinetic energy, the objects moves. Understand? So this is a kinetic energy. Other example, hitting the strike to the coin of the carom board, or strike the cricket ball to the stump. What will happen when we throw the ball towards the stumps? Then the stumps will fall down. So this energy, in these activities, the one stationary object and other one is a moving object. If we throw the ball towards the stump, then in this case the stump is a stationary object. Stationary means the object that is at rest position, and ball is moving. When the ball hits the stumps will fall down. Why? Because of the energy of the moving object. When we hit the stumps, then the stumps get the energy from this moving ball and will fall down. Understand? So what is the kinetic energy? So kinetic energy means the energy which an object has because of its motion. The energy that object has because of its motion is called the kinetic energy. Pause the video and write down the definition of the kinetic energy. What is the kinetic energy? The energy. What of the kinetic energy? The energy, kinetic energy. The energy that has any object. The energy that has any object because of its motion. Because of its motion is called the kinetic energy. It's clear? The examples are: a fast cricket ball strikes the stump, or the striker hits the coin on the carom board. When this striker hits then on the carom board. Okay, the next example is a marble strikes another marble in the game. One marble strike the another marble. This is a stationary marble, and we throw this marble. Then because of this moving marble, this stationary marble will also move to get the energy from the moving marble. So the energy that has any object because of its motion, it's called the kinetic energy. It's clear? So write down this definition. And next one is a expression for the kinetic energy. We will see here the expression for the kinetic energy. So what is the kinetic energy? Kinetic energy means the energy that has any object because of its motion. That means our object is in motion. So to derive, this is very important question, to derive the expression for the kinetic energy. So kinetic energy means the energy because of its motion. So suppose first you have write the assumptions, all assumption here. First one is the initial velocity, acceleration, final velocity, time t, and the displacement of the object, because when the object moves from one place to other place, then it covers the displacement. So all these terms you had to derive in your own language. Like suppose that any stationary object, first object is initially an object is stationary at rest position. So suppose that a stationary object of mass m, that means the mass of this object is m, moves because of the applied force. When we apply the force is denoted by F, capital F. So if the stationary object having the mass m moves because of the applied force, that is F, let initial velocity is u, and u equals to 0 in this case. Why? Because at first this object is at rest position. That means the initial velocity that is denoted by u is 0. force generates an acceleration. When we hits the or when we apply the force on the stationary object, this object will move. Understand? So force generate an acceleration a, that is denoted by a, small a, in the object, and after time t the final velocity becomes v. So displacement is s, small s. The work done on an object, that is denoted by w, is fs. Understand? So to derive the expression for the kinetic energy, first of all you have to write all the assumptions in your own language. Expression for kinetic energy. First of all, write all the assumptions. M is the mass of the object, U is the initial velocity, V is the final velocity, T is the time, S is the displacement, capital F is the force, and A is the acceleration, and work done, that is a W is F into S. We know these all terms. Understand? Then according to the Newton's law, Newton's second law, we know F equals to ma. So this is your first equation. In this work done, W equals to Fs, we have to find out the value of F and value of S from the other formulas. So F equals to, we know, F equals to ma from the, according to the Newton's second law, and S equals to ut plus half at square. We have the three equations of motion. Number one, V equals to u plus at. This is first equation. S equals to ut plus half at square. This is the second equation. And V square equals to u square plus 2as. This is the third equation. So these three equations, we have Newton's equation of the motion. So from the second equation, we have S equals to ut plus half at square. So S equals to u into t, that is value of u is 0 into t, that is 0 plus half at square. So S equals to 0 plus half at square or half at square. This is the second equation. So put the value of the F and value of the S in the formula W equals to Fs. So we got W equals to F, the value of F from the equation 1 is ma into value of S from the equation 2 is half at square. Then multiply half into m into a into a. A into a, that means a square and t square. So write down here half m a t whole square. Okay, because a square into t square or a t whole square. Then from the Newton's first equation of the motion, we have the formula V equals to u plus at. As I explained, V equals to u plus at. We have to find the value of the at. So at equals to V minus u. So from the equation number 3, what is our equation 3? W equals to half m at square. Put the value of the at, that is a V minus u here. So you got W equals to half m in bracket V minus u. The value of at is V minus u. So put here V minus u square, and we have the value of u is 0. So V minus 0 is V. So V square. So W equals to half mv square, and W equals to half mv square. So the kinetic energy is W, we know, because the energy is the capacity of the work done. So kinetic energy is also equals to the work done, and work done, what is the value of work done, is a half mv square. So kinetic energy equals to half mv square. So this is the formula of the kinetic energy. Why we write here the kinetic energy equals to W? Because in this example we take any stationary objects, and after applying the force F, the stationary objects moves from the one place to other place. So when the stationary objects move from the one place to another place, that is because of the kinetic energy. That is because of the energy having the object. Understand? So this is the kinetic energy. Kinetic energy means the energy that has any object to move. Understand? So this is the expression for the kinetic energy. Understand? I hope you understood. So this was our lecture. What we studied in this lecture? First one is the definition of energy, examples of energy, then units of energy. Units of energy and units of work done are same. Then definition of the kinetic energy. I will give you the definitions, all the definitions in this chapter. Then the example of the kinetic energy, then expression to derive the kinetic energy. So this was today's lecture. I hope you understood all the terms. If you have any problem, you can join the Google Classroom using this code, and to get homework, notes and solutions. Thank you very much.